Welcome to Trading Nation. I'm Mike Santoli. Caterpillar and 3M dragging down the Dow on Tuesday. Those heavyweights tanking after reporting earnings and intensifying the sell-off. So are there any other key Siren stocks investors should be watching? Stacey Gilbert is with Susquehanna. Craig Johnson with Piper Jaffray to weigh in. Stacey, so we're talking here about perhaps some big bellwether stocks whose results might dictate the direction of the tape from here. A couple of names that you might throw out there that we should be watching here.
Sure, Mike. There are three names that I really think have the potential to be really kind of what investors want to look for. First is going to be Boeing. If you remember in the April of 2018, Caterpillar came out with its high water mark. It sold off. Everyone was concerned about industrials. And then Boeing came out the next day and kind of put everybody at ease. So I think Boeing will be important as we look at the industrial segment. But I think we also have to be aware of technology. This has obviously been a huge focus for the markets over the last couple of months. Two names that I throw out there would be Texas Instruments. We do cover it with a positive rating. Chris Rowland is our semi-analyst and $120 price target. If they have positive commentary, that's almost to be expected. If they show any signs of weakness, I think that could definitely be a concern for the markets. And then Intel, obviously another bellwether there. Again, their actual numbers aren't going to be as important. Again, Chris covers this one with a positive rating, a $54 price target. It has around a 5.5% to 6% implied move. I think the commentary around 10 nanometer and more importantly, competition is going to be incredibly important. If either of those two semi names have some negative commentary, I think the market's going to get a bit more concerned.
Craig, I know you're also looking at a couple of the tech heavyweights.
Right, Mike, and I would add in here on Boeing, from what Stacey was saying, is it's also the highest price stock in the Dow. So it is going to have the largest impact on the Dow average from that perspective. But the two charts I brought in to chart out today, first, let's take a look at the chart of Intel. Intel has already broken below its 40-week moving average, and now it's coming back to retest the uptrend support line off the 15 lows. So that's going to be a critical uptrend support line. It is about 10% lower from where we are now. So I would think that this stock would perhaps come in further and retest that line before it starts to move higher. Now, Apple, obviously being one of the largest stocks, the largest stock in the marketplace at this point in time, hasn't broken its uptrend support line, hasn't broken back below its 40-week moving average. This has been kind of the ballast as I look at the big stocks out there in the marketplace. And I would note, Mike, that four stocks have represented about 87% of the performance in the QQQs year to date. That would be Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and Netflix. So that will be a bellwether to watch here from our perspective.
Yeah, and of course, Apple and Microsoft among those four are the ones that seem to have held up the best and done what they could to support this market. Stacey and Craig, thank you very much for joining us today. And thank you for watching Trading Nation. I'm Mike Santoli. See you next time.